Yes, you're going to make money, you're going to do this and that, but what are the real things that you're going to experience? Hello everyone, welcome to Finding Oiza. I'm glad to have you guys back, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. So today I want to talk about the unpopular things that people don't really talk about influencing life. I see that a lot of people have been thinking that, oh, content is just about going out, taking pictures, or getting paid for it, which is not what I was trying to portray. Yes, you're going to make money, you're going to do this and that, but what are the real things that you're going to experience? So number one on my list would definitely be that it is not as easy as it looks. Yes, behind those cute PRs that you see influencers getting or content creators getting, those events they go to, there's a lot of work. And I need people to actually regard content creation as work. I don't like when people say, oh, is it because of content you are doing like this? That's my work. That's people's work, people's job. It is a whole job, and a lot of things go into it. And I even laugh at people that just think, oh, they can just wake up one day and say, oh, I'm a content creator, and that's not how it works. There's a certain level that you have to get. There's a certain skill that you have to get before you call yourself a content creator or an influencer. The difference between you and that person, you might have the same following, but the difference between the both of you is that that person has more skill, is more informed than you. So it is not as easy as it looks. Those videos that you see online and you watch within 30 seconds to 1 minute, it takes several days to come up with them. It takes hours of brainstorming, scripting, shooting and editing for you to see a perfect video online. On top of that, you have to be consistent and strategic and be somebody that is interesting for people to even watch you. If you're not even working with a brand, they will make like corrections upon corrections. You make a script, they correct it, or you, after correcting it, you make the video and they have to correct it. They can even be like 3 corrections in between, and then you people are saying it's not a whole job. You sign contracts that might even land you somewhere that you don't even know. It's not as easy as it looks. And if you don't even have any assistant, that's a one-man production team. There are days that I've had to choose between editing and sleeping because, nobody waits for you. Apart from even the algorithm not favoring you, brands can come tomorrow and then you are not done with another brand's work. That's the prayer that everybody prays for. But let's not lie, it's a whole lot of work and it's not as easy. It's not about just sitting in front of camera and just looking pretty. Let's talk about PR packages and gifted collaboration. Gifted collab, as I would like to call it. Yes, it is nice to collect free things. It is nice to get things that you don't have to pay for. But you are actually paying indirectly because most of these brands, they are expecting you. I don't want to say low-key expecting you because these brands, they will even tell you these days that they expect you to give them a video. And if you actually know your worth, you will not be making video for free things because you are bringing a lot to the table. And most of those things, they are not worth it. It means you don't know the value that you have, the value of your audience. It means you don't even know your worth. So it is nice to collect it like when you are coming up, but as time goes on, you might need to stop. They might not even see your words. They will be paying other influencers, but they will feel like, oh, we always send her free stuff and she makes video for us. Oh, why do we need to pay her this time? Do gifted collaboration if it is actually beneficial to you, because most of these things, how many are you even going to use? Let's not lie to ourselves. You're collecting free. Most of these brands even have the same products. How many are you actually going to use? How many of it is actually of value to you? Like, do you actually use? I'm not saying you shouldn't collect PR packages, but make sure it is beneficial to you, and when you are coming up, you can use that to leverage. But as time goes on, you might just look like a creator that does not know their own value. Number 3 would be that you actually don't own your time as an influencer or a creator. Yes, one of the biggest myths would be that, oh, You can do anyhow you like. Since you're not doing 9 to 5, you can work from anywhere you like. If you're not doing 9 to 5 and you say, oh, I'm tired of 9 to 5, I want to be a content creator so I can work when it's a lie. Because now you just leave your 9 to 5 to come and be doing 24/7. Because it's 24/7, you'll be thinking of what you want to do at every point in time. No trend must pass you. Nothing must pass you. You must not be too slow. You might be in a car like this. You'll be thinking of, oh, this kind of scenario can become a content. You will just be thinking, brainstorming is 24/7. When you are watching TikTok, you no longer watch TikTok for the sake of watching it. You watch it and say, oh, how can you bring an idea out of this thing that I'm watching? And these days, platforms reward speed. Like, there's no way you are inconsistent and you want to grow on any platform. So you have to always have content to create, and meaningful content at that, because you can't just be doing any rubbish content and you expect to grow. Yes, you can be consistent, but if your content does not have value, you might not see the growth that you want. You have to always remember to post. Some people will even say you should post 3 times a day, these kind of things. Me, I won't say that you should, but at least you have to be consistent. That idea that, oh, if you become an influencer or creator, you now have time to yourself, is not true. It's not true at all, because you can't even enjoy yourself. I used to say it. Sometimes I just feel like I can't enjoy. There are good days that you just like, okay, there's this particular day that I was just at the mall. I was shooting for a brand, and I was like, oh my god, this is my last content or last brand deal. I don't want to do it again. I can't even enjoy my life. I saw money like this. I was like, oh, I'm going to do it again. But at the end of the day, you are sacrificing a lot. You most times will not enjoy when you go on a date, because you're thinking of pictures, you're thinking of videos, even vacations. I've seen influencers that will go on vacations and they are shooting, like, everything in your life now become content. It's just that you have to know how to do it. But most of the time, which is 90% of the time, you don't own your time. You are most likely not enjoying what you are doing. You are working in most scenarios when people are enjoying you, you are doing your own job. Number four is that the numbers will mess with your head. It will mess with you a whole lot. For example, me coming to YouTube, if not that I've made a lot of research, I'll be feeling bad about the kind of views I get on this platform. But I know that this platform is quite different from other platforms, and you can't just let the numbers get to you because you are in your growing stage. Even when you are not growing, see big content creators, sometimes you just go and watch their videos and you just be like, you're having the same type of view that I'm having. How are you a bigger content creators? It's just the algorithm. The algorithm will just say, oh, I'm not going to show your followers your content. It will mess with you because you just be looking, oh, likes, share, everything. I know creators that, oh, once they post, they just go offline because they don't want to see it, or the people that hide their likes or hide their views. I'm not one of them, because me, I'm the other way around. I want to see it. I want to see what is going on. But at the end of the day, you don't have to tie your worth to the metrics. You don't have to like say, okay, because this particular video did not do well, maybe I did not do a good content. It does not work like that. People will not take it seriously, or like say they don't think you have a real job because you're an influencer. This is with everybody in my life. Yeah, I know some people will be like, oh my god, my friend is an influencer, my friend is a content creator, but at the end of the day, you still see like deep down they don't think you are doing a real job. And like I said earlier, they just say, oh, is it because of content you are doing like this? That's my work. I'll say it times and times again. That is my work, and you're telling me that I shouldn't take it seriously, or you don't have to film. Why wouldn't I have to film? People will not even support you. They'll just say, oh, you're posting. You're always posting, oh, you're always enjoying, oh, because they don't actually think that you're doing a real job. Let's not even talk of people that want you to support them and they don't support you. Or they feel like, oh, because they have lower following, if they repost you, it is of no good to you. And it does not work that way. And then later on, they will expect you to post maybe their business when they start one. It doesn't work that way. Even in public, people will just look at you like, why is she holding a camera? Why is she doing this? Automatically, people will just. The other time I went out, I was just holding my DJI that is just a very, very small camera. The person just said, oh, you can't take that inside. They don't even know what it is. But as far as they feel like, oh, you're going to film or you're going to make a video, they think it's one production or you want to do like a whole film set. I don't understand. I don't know. People actually don't take content creators seriously. And it's okay like that. Let us be making money and you people be looking at us like, what is she doing? Or what are they doing? It's okay like that. Me, I'm fine with that. But I just thought to share it that if you are thinking of becoming a content creator or an influencer, these are probably the issues that you are going to face or the way people are going to see you that you might not like. But as time goes on, you get used to it. My next point is that you have to protect your peace. As a creator or an influencer, you have to know that burnout is real. You can't always be online, and sometimes phone can be even addictive, and you feel like you are working. Someone like me, I'm always saying, oh, I'm working, and then I find out that I can't even drop my phone, and then I feel good because I feel like I'm working. Yes, sometimes most of my time I spend it on my editing app, but I'm draining myself on social media, on the app, without actually realizing it. When you are emotionally or mentally stressed, you can't create properly, and it is going to become obvious later on in your content. So sometimes you might just need to take a break and actually rest. The social media is not running away. Yes, I know that the ways people can take a leave and leave their workplace, it is not usually easy for us that way, but sometimes you just have to close your eyes and do it. Yes, there are a lot of times I've thought of, especially this year, I've actually thought of it so many times that I just want to take like a month's break. No social media, no phones, nothing. But I'm like, oh my God, Ramadan is coming. I have to create content for Ramadan. Oh my God, this is coming. I have to create content for this. Oh my God, it's not even, these things are not even brand content. And most of the time, if you are doing very, very well, you might not even be free. There's always one brand content or the other, but you have to create that time for yourself, because when you are stressed, you are stressed, and it is going to be obvious, and it's going to affect your creativity. My last point will be that people have a big expectation of you. I don't know if it is about the following or it is about the content. I don't know if it is about the type of content that you post, but as far as you're an influencer or you're a social media person, people automatically think, oh, you are perfect, or you are trying to portray yourself as maybe you are rich or you are religious or whatever they think of you. They just think that, okay, you are that perfect person. Especially when you get hate comments or you get dragged, they automatically think you should be the bigger person, and they forget to think that influencers and creators are also humans. Content creation, influencing can be very amazing. It is flexible, it is creative, and it is a dream job that somebody can have, because it opens up like a lot of opportunities for you. But I just thought to share this on unpopular opinions, so you can see it comes from like a place of honesty, not to discourage you not to go into this whole content thing, but for you to just see the other side of perfection. Let me know in the comments if there are other things that I missed or other unpopular opinions that you have, so we can all share it together. And if you're an aspiring content creator, don't be discouraged, as I said earlier, and just make sure to be more informed and have boundaries. So that comes to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you in the next one.